Okay, guys, my mom's in town.
Hi, everyone.
And we're going to do a Q&A because my mom used to live in the Playboy mansion in the 60s.
I did.
All right, question one. What was the actual house like?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Now, this was the Chicago mansion, which was the original Playboy mansion before he moved out to Los Angeles in the late 70s. So I lived there in the 60s and it was great. I mean, we had an indoor swimming pool and beautiful buffets all the time and gorgeous ballroom. And we each had, all the girls, we had usually an apartment for about 4 of us. And it was a great place for young girls, particularly out of Chicago, who were coming in because they were a bunny at the Chicago Playboy Club. And it was a great and secure place for them to live. It was wonderful.
So now, were you a bunny?
I was probably a bunny for about 5 minutes. I had just finished my master's degree, and I just felt my parents would not be thrilled if I were a cocktail waitress. So I actually was under contract to the modeling agency, and which was fairly new at the time.
Playboy Models.
Playboy Models, which was a top agency like any other agency in Chicago. And that's why I was living there. But I was actually about the only non-bunny who was living in the mansion at the time.
Okay, question number 3. What was Hef like?
He was sort of the antithesis of a Playboy. He was certainly the face of Playboy, but yet he only dated one girl at a time. He was very conservative. He liked fried chicken and mashed potatoes and did not have gourmet taste for sure. And
What was it? What did he drink? A Diet Coke
oh
or
my
Diet
God,
Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi. No, not Diet Pepsi. Regular Pepsi.
Oh.
You never, ever, ever saw Hef without a Pepsi-Cola bottle in his hand. Ever. Drank it nonstop.
Okay, now what everybody wants to know. This was the 60s. Tell me about the celebrities that you ran into at the Playboy mansion.
It was amazing because you would come downstairs maybe with no makeup and your hair in rollers and run into Johnny Carson or Sammy Davis Jr. or Frank Sinatra.
So this was like Rat Pack era.
Exactly. So I'd run back upstairs, get your makeup on, comb your hair, and come back downstairs and hope they were still there. But people like Candice Bergen, Raquel Welch, people like that who were very big in the 60s, the whole Rat Pack, Johnny Carson, I literally ran into him in the bathroom once, not knowing he was in there, the door wasn't locked. Just crazy stories that you ran into all the time because you never knew who was going to be there. Even the Beatles stayed there at one point. So it was a lot of fun.
It was a heyday.
It was a heyday
cool stories,
for sure.
Mom.
Great stories.